Greetings world. We are Anon DK. In our massive research on the elite, we have often run past the White Dragon Society, as well as their poster child Benjamin Fulford. We have discussed before how the elite work. We hope this will help you see the other hand. We have discussed the dark side so frequently it seems people forget that the light side is also part of the same elite. Remember, they play both sides. So now we will discuss the so-called light side of the Illuminati. Same as the dark. Just different names and different words. Same deception. Just different location. So let us get started. Our journey takes us to Asia. What used to be known as the Black Dragon Society is now renamed the White Dragon Society. As of May 26, 2010. They also call themselves Red Dragons and Green Dragons. However, there is only one Dragon Society, if they even exist. The other colors are used easy enough to confuse more and more, while at the same time creating a more powerful reputation to the public. It is easy to win imaginary battles. The White Dragons are partnered with the Red Swastika Society, which fronts itself as a religious and charitable organization. Of course, one should not take this as a surprise, as the swastika is an Asian religious symbol, long used before the Nazis used it. Should give you a clue who was in on what. They have much more influence than most think. Asia has been well kept in the background of the Western education. So what does the White Dragon mean? White being the highest color, we think by now is able to be figured out by you all. The dragon represents male vigor, fertility, ultimate abundance, prosperity, good fortune. Also the symbol for the emperor, divine mystical creature, symbol of the natural world, adaptability and transformation. As we see in the White Dragon Society symbol, the dragon has 5 claws. 5-clawed dragons are a symbol of the emperor, the son of heaven and imperial family, the elite. In Chinese art, the dragon evolved from a limbless snake-like creature in the pre-Qin dynasty, pre-221 BC, to the creature we see today, a combination of many animals, including the horns of a deer, ears of a bull, eyes of a rabbit, claws of a tiger, and the scales of a fish, all on a long serpentine body. We hope you see the patterns in what symbols we have previously discussed: bull, deer, fish, serpents. For those who have read our document, this may be a bit of a repeat. Back before 20 BC, the bloodlines we know as the elite today lived in tribes. Like the rest of humanity, they lived in regions which included much of Asia. They went by names Avar, Illyrian, Khazar, and Draconi. The clan name people interpret as meaning a reptilian tribe. Draco means dragon. Dacia was changed to Dracia, and Draconi was the name chosen from the constellation Draco, which could be seen directly above their land at that time. Now it is seen more over Russia and Scandinavia, after the Earth tilted the last time Planet X was by. Anyway, the constellation Draco of Ursa Major is one that never sets, as it is one around the Earth's North Pole. Tugan, meaning dragon, is the alpha star but not the brightest in the constellation, and was the Egyptian North Star in the time we are discussing. It is one of the stars which shines into the Pyramid of Giza. The brightest star, which we see clearly in the northern night sky, is called Eltanan, meaning dragon's head. In Chinese, the constellation is called Ziwei-Yuan, meaning the first star of right wall of purple forbidden enclosure. The study of astrology in the Asian culture started in Babylon. They separated the North Pole constellations into 3 enclosures. The 3 enclosures are the purple forbidden enclosure, the supreme palace enclosure, and the heavenly market enclosure. The purple forbidden enclosure, the section of sky named after the Peking dynasty imperial city called the Forbidden City. This section was the northernmost section and only able to be seen in a certain part of China. The lead star being the North Star, called the Emperor Star. The people of the time believed the star was stationary and everything moved around it. Hence the name of the star and the area. The emperor lived in the Forbidden City, and purple is the color used to depict royalty. Draco includes several galaxy clusters and interacting galaxies. Close to the constellation Hercules, Draco, as the story goes, was a dragon, killed by the goddess Minerva and tossed into the sky defeated. The dragon was one of the Gigantes, the name given to the giants at that time, making it safe to assume this was someone's name, not an actual dragon. Draco battled the Olympic gods for 10 years. When Minerva threw the dragon, it became twisted on itself and froze at the cold North Pole before it could right itself. Draco is told as being the demon son of Gaia, also called Terra, also called Mother Earth, the Mother Goddess, the Diana, the Mary, and was the great dragon who was thrown to Earth, just as Lucifer, called the great dragon who deceives the whole world, was thrown to Earth. The elite are an occult bloodline. Every detail has meaning. In other tales, Draco had 100 heads, a Medusa who guarded the golden apple tree, and was put in the sky as a constellation for protecting the apples with valor. This story is also told in Hercules as one of his labors. There was a 100-eyed dragon who guarded the golden apples of Hesperides. He killed the dragon named Ladon with the poison arrow and took the apples. In yet another tale, Draco was killed by Cadmus before founding Thebes, Greece. Another states the dragon guarded a golden fleece and was killed by Jason. The slaying of the dragon is depicted in hieroglyphs as a person with a spear, stabbing the serpent in the head with the dragon, creating the Omega symbol. The Omega symbol means the end. Both Omega and Draco are used as symbols for Dea. Draco is also called as Dea, Shishumara, Marduk, and Anunnaki. Now we know a bit more about the stars they worship. There are numerous similarities in every religion, culture, and historical account. There are no coincidences. The Naga, which is a serpent spirit, is depicted in the form of a snake, also represents dragons, dinosaurs, sea creatures, and any other reptiles. It is the symbol of wisdom, eternity, healing, mystery, magical power, and holiness. Now we see what Nagini, Voldemort's snake, represents in Harry Potter, along with Draco and Minerva. The terms are different, but we hope the patterns are recognized. For an interesting article on dragon stories, we have links in the description. But we will continue on with the White Dragon Society. Now that we know what it all means, let us think for a moment. We know already that there will be a currency collapse. Then, after the violent destruction of every religion, after the dissolution of borders, after the next war, then comes the false peace which all will want and be deceived by. Once everyone has begged for this new world order, which the White Dragon Society promotes, after such destruction, where do you think people would look for a change, a new direction? So everyone will look to the east, to the rising sun, to a region they know nothing about and can easily be befriended as a peaceful and loving one. After all, they say and write, people fall for what they are told, just as it happened with Clinton versus Trump. All people needed was a different option put in front of them. They all knew Clinton was more of the same, and the immature masses think change is for them, that change means things will be better, never looking at the facts and proofs that the two hands belong to the same magician. So when the people see the world burn around them, they will all be fooled into thinking it is as bad as it could be. This is when the Rambo script begins for the Asians. The script of the Khazarians, the hand of chaos, is coming to an end. The hand of order, the opposite of the Illuminati, the yang of the elite yin, or is it the yin of the yang? To them it is all interchangeable anyway. Naturally, the elite created the Asian religions as well. You can see the same symbols and colors used. They always work in opposites. They are occultists. We repeat this in every single video because until you realize this, you will be deceived over and over. So again we say, they live by a cult. You must understand what that means. You are so used to seeing the deception. It takes time and study to learn how to really understand the mind of the elite. That is our hope, that we will be able to peel the layers back far enough, so you can see beneath the layers of rotting flesh and weathering white hair of the ones who rule you. Naturally, the opposite of the elite bankers who want war and gold and oil and drugs, would say they want peace, prosperity, at least in advertising. This is how they will continue to deceive. The fall of the bankers has long been planned. They will replace the religions with one. Have a new leader for the world. It is extremely probable that the new religion and leader will come out of Asia. No one has ever been told the truth about the Asian beliefs and most will readily accept it. The White Dragon Society is already working with IMF and other elitist systems to create a new global gold currency. There will be an alien invasion which will in reality be demons released in our world. This is not something people enjoy hearing, but it is what the elite have been working toward for thousands of years, and now they have more than enough technology to bring it about. Thanks to CERN and the Vatican's work and the various other experiments they have been conducting. This alien invasion is also promoted by the White Dragon Society, of course. The holographics used in Asia would astonish anyone in the Western world. We have already discussed how the elite will use holograms and other black magic tricks to deceive those who blindly accept all they see with their eyes. As we always say, all roads lead to Rome. So do the dragons, whatever color they identify as. Benjamin Fulford himself states very clearly in an interview with the Pentagon in 2015. The White Dragon Society has the backing of the British Empire, the Vatican, the Chinese, and the 188-nation BRICS alliance. Need more be said? He had an interview with Rockefeller, which again should let everyone know he is on the same team. Otherwise it would not have happened. And where is Ben Fulford living? In USA-owned Japan. Because that would be a safe haven for someone going against the Illuminati. The blonde-haired, blue-eyed, classic elite poster child, Ben Fulford, previously of Forbes magazine, who has sold hundreds of thousands of books putting him well into the multi-millionaire range, has no substance. He is a shill like all of the rest. He knows how to use many words to make no point. He says nothing not already well known. He gives no information. He is only an overweight, tried, old sports announcer for the other team. Things sound very large and important when he says nothing, which is why he must make sure his fans know he has over 100,000 hitmen protecting him, ninja style most likely. We must keep up with the stereotypes so we never look deeper. However, none of them can take out the Illuminati. Just as the control WikiLeaks will never release a leak until the agenda fits, so the White Dragon Society will never take out the Illuminati, or anyone, because they follow an agenda. And you are not included in that, though you keep thinking you are. Just because they say so, they will keep you trapped in the excitement of Earth invasions and peace and happiness for all. That is why they promote martial law, global currency, one world order, and the reptilian bullshit agenda. For those of you who missed it, there are no such things as reptilians. They are humans who have given themselves to Lucifer. They are Satanists who have become empty shells and are used by demons. That is why they shape-shift. Truth is not as complicated as the fairy tales the elite tell us, though sometimes it still sounds as strange. So being the other side, the White Dragons must from time to time tell the world they have a hit list for the Illuminati, though nothing happens. This is why the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, are said to offer the White Dragons different amounts of money to make them go away. Of course they would offer to pay lots of gold to get rid of an enemy. Of course they have to keep up the dog and pony show in the media. And of course the Illuminati must move their gold somehow. They would move it to the Vatican or to Asia. If anyone was seriously a special killing group of elite, magically lasting decades, whose goal was really to take out the Illuminati and save the world. It would have happened by now. But they release a hit list. Tell people they will get a bounty in gold. In Hong Kong, the center of the elite's banking, the center for the Golden Triangle, completely controlled by the Vatican, the CIA, the elite. But if you want to kill someone on their selected hit list, their list telling you who the bad guys are, then you can go to the most heavily infected and controlled areas, Hong Kong, and collect gold for doing the extremely wealthy and skilled White Dragon's work for them. Sure, that makes perfect sense. They are constantly promoting that they have trillions to help the world. Somehow they keep failing. Even though it would take much less money than they have, they themselves claim this. In order to help everyone, for everyone to be financially taken care of and for all problems to leave our world, according to them, it would take a small amount of money. This is obvious. Nevertheless, they must make sure to say it, so you all know it is easy to fix the world we have allowed to be so fucked. Because no one ever asks the next question. No one ever goes further. Where the hell is our money? White dragons with more wealth than the Vatican and the Illuminati combined, so they claim. Just sitting around for all of us, giving us the hit lists of their enemies, waiting for us to take care of their problems, can neither destroy their so-called enemies, nor can they help the people they claim to be here to help. They are liars. They are frauds. Those who truly have no agenda. Upon receiving information, get it out as fast as possible, for free. You do not hold on to leaks. You do not hold on to lists. You do not hold on to money. If your intention is to use it for good and to free the world, you get it out. But the White Dragons will never respond when contacted. They will respond to no one. So since nothing comes from them, why does anyone pay attention to them? They are just a distraction. Hopefully you can all see the other hand now. If not, then stay tuned. We will be doing a bit more on the Asians. We must be aware of what is happening on the other side. As always, we will expose all we learn and find in our research here and on the sites. Please just stop being deceived, especially by frauds who play the other side of the same elite. We will not always be here to tell you and explain to you. We are here to help you learn how to see truth on your own. In order to do that, you must apply what you learn. You all know Snowden and Assange are just a couple of the CIA Mossad frauds that are put in the public eye for the elite, the controlled opposition, the other side, the same coin, the elite, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. Use the name that you like best because it does not matter at all. There are many because they are liars. Just as Ben Fulford is a liar. Controlled opposition. Just as we can get some controlled and narrow truth in what he is told to tells us. Just as we can get some small truth from Alex Jones and David Icke and others. We must remember they are scripted, to steer us close enough to the truth that because we can smell it, we believe that must be all there is of it, keeping us from ever looking further, finding the full and real truth. It needs no other name like the millions of lies. Truth needs no other explanation. If one looks deep enough, one will always find it. Lies and liars must have constant change. The truth remains steady, a rock, strong and unwavering. Whatever crashes over it, however deep the ocean of lies becomes, no, it is entirely submerged. The rock of truth remains undamaged. Deception is often given to us as a fun or free or safe thing. We are more interested in the truth. There is no Rambo to save you. You must act yourself. Stop believing lies and smoke signals. Learn the occult mind. Learn how they think and work, and then apply it. Don't fall for the same tricks. Expect them.
You possess the power to impact the global narrative and to be part of the history. Please share this report, and to be the first to see more videos like this, click the subscribe link below. Thank you for watching. History repeats itself.